Hmm.
Okay, we have started fifth unit, the memory system, and in the previous class we have discussed about what is meant by memory and how it is addressed. All these things I have discussed in the last class. What is the functions of memory unit and what is meant by primary storage and what is secondary memory, secondary storage. Okay, unwanted files, large data files are stored in the magnetic disk, CDs. These are called a secondary storage. The inbuilt memory is called primary storage or main memory. Now mute చేయండి. And addressing of memory unit, the memory divided into equal parts. The number of memory words, the address bits depends on the number of memory words. If 8 memory words are there, 2 power 3, 3 bits are required to address the memory. Similarly, if there are 16 memory words, 2 power 4, okay, 4 bits are required to address the memory. Similarly, if there are 2 power k addressable locations, so nothing but 2 power 32 like that. 2 power 32, then k must to 32 and address bus consists of 32 bits and it is 4 giga memory. Similarly, if you want a 1 terabyte memory, 2 power 40 bits, that is there to address the each memory word, 40 bits are required. And n bit data, it contains each memory word length. Each memory word can store up to n number of bits. And read by write signal, read operation discussed in the last class, and memory function completed, sent by the memory unit, and MAR MDR registers are corresponds to the memory unit, the address register and data register. The memory access time, nothing but the time between the initiation of operation and completion of the operation, and when the operation is initiated at that time, and when at 12:1 the initiation is transferred, and at 12:3 it is completed. That is nothing but 0.02 nanoseconds is the memory access time. Eప్పుడు initiate అయింది that operation, any operation, read operation or write operation, when the operation initiated and when it is completed. The time difference is called memory access time. This is called memory access time, the time required to access the memory. So nothing but to read or to write the data into the memory, the time required is called memory access time. And then memory cycle time is nothing but the time between the two operations, between the two read operations or between two write operations. The time, the minimum time delay required between the initiation of two successive memory operations and two successive memory operations, the minimum time delay. Okay, that is called memory cycle time. Okay, and regarding the memory, we have considered three factors. What are the size, cost, and speed? The memory is represented with its speed, its size, and cost. These three factors cannot be accommodated in one single memory. If you want high speed, the cost will be increases and size also decreases. If you want size large memory, then the speed may be decreases and cost may be decreases. That is, all these three cannot be accommodated in single memory chip. That's why we have discussed several techniques. One is cache memory and another virtual memory. The cache memory is used to increase the effective speed, and virtual memory is used to increase the effective size. We are increasing the size of the main memory by using virtual memory concept, and increasing the speed of the memory by using the cache memory technique. Cache memory and virtual memory are two techniques to increase the speed and size. Okay, and then the next topic is semiconductor RAM memories. Because I have discussed the memory is constructed using the RAM chip and ROM chip. RAM and ROM. Both are random access only. Random access memory. RAM means random access memory. That is, we can access the memory unit randomly at any location. And again, 54th location data కావాలనుకుంటే we cannot start from 10th location. Directly we go 54th location and you can access the data at any time. That is the random access memory. Both RAM and ROM chips both are random access only. But the difference is this is read-only memory. Just we read the content in that memory. Memory content మాత్రమే read చేయగలం. We cannot edit. Whereas in RAM chip, you can read or you can write also. The data in the memory, you can read, you can write also. Error chesi, mali we have store new data. That is, read and write. Both operations can be performed in the RAM chip, whereas in ROM chip, only read. That is, whatever the content in that memory, just we have read the content in that memory. And in the ROM chip, we have stored all the OS, operating system, software, all these are stored in the ROM chip. The constant values, that is pi value, sigma value, all these values, permittivity, all these are not changed. Okay, these are constant values. These values cannot be changed. So these values, the constant values, and the operating systems and the OS, all these things are stored in the ROM chip because these cannot be overrated. Once they are stored, these can be used by the user only. That is, and whereas in RAM chip, we have stored all user written programs. All user written programs are stored in the RAM chip. These programs can be editable. The data can be changed, the instructions can be changed, anything. The all user written programs are stored in the RAM chip. And the system files, the files which cannot be editable by the occasional user, okay, are stored in the ROM chip. RAM and ROM chip. Okay, and first one is the RAM semiconductor RAM memories. Because these are constructed by the semiconductors. The semiconductor memories are available in a wide range of, they can be available in a wide range of speeds, and the cycle times may be ranges from 100 nanoseconds to 10 nanoseconds, less than 10 nanoseconds also there. There are variable speeds are available regarding semiconductor memories. and these are first introduced in the 1960s. We have introduced the RAM chippers. The semiconductor memories are introduced in the year of 1960. Okay, and they were much more expensive at that time. But after the rapid advances in the VLSA, that is very logical integration technology, the semiconductor memories have dropped dramatically. Okay, the cost will be decreased very, 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 very reduced because the advances in the VLSA technology, the semiconductor, we can accommodate more number of transistors in single chip. Okay, that is the advantage of the VLSA technology. The internal organization of the memory chips, how the memory chips are there, and how the data will be stored or write. Memory nothing but they have performed two operations, read operation, write operation. And each memory cell can hold 1 bit of information. Okay, that is we can divided the cells and okay, 8-bit memory word ante 8 cells are there. Here one memory word nothing but there are 8-bit it's 8-bit memory word ante there are 8 cells are there. That is each cell nothing but one flip-flop only. If you want to store 8-bit data, 1101 1110101. And the name of the ఈ flip flop లో 1 స్టోర్ చేస్తాం. This flip flop is storing 1, this flip flop is storing 1, and 0 1 0 1. There are 8 cells or 8 flip flops are there in the memory word. This is memory unit. This is another memory word. This is another memory word. If it is capacity is 8 bits, then there are 8 flip flops are there or 8 cells are there. The word length is 16 bits, then there are 16 cells are there or 16 flip flops are there, and each flip flop can store 1 bit only. Each flip flop can store either 1 or 0. Or each memory cell can hold 1 bit of information. Memory cells are organized in the form of array, and these are called array. A group of cells. Memory cells are organized in the form of an array. One row is one memory word. Figure 20. One row is one memory word. Word 0. W0 ante this is 0th word. W0 is there. W1 word, memory word 1. There are 16 memory words are there. 16 memory words like that. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. 0th and 15th memory. ఎలా అయితే మెమరీని 16 లాగా సేమ్ ఇంటర్నల్ గా ఇలా ఉంటాయి. వర్డ్ 0 8 మెమరీ వర్డ్ కెన్ స్టోర్ 8-bit డేటా కాబట్టి చూడండి 0th సెల్, ఫస్ట్ సెల్ అండ్ 7th సెల్. 0 to 7 అంటే 8 bits are you can store. These are called flip flops only. FF అంటే these are called flip flops. This is 16 by 8 memory. 16 by 8 memory. That is meaning of 16 by 8. (16 by 8) nothing but there are 16 memory words are there, and each memory word can store 8 number of bits. Okay. So word 0, word 1, 2, 3, all these are, and last one is word 15. Each memory word is consists of 8 number of cells. One row is one memory word, and each under one row. This is one row, and one row is called one memory word. Okay. All cells of row are connected to a common line known as the word line. all cells, these are 8 cells, are all these are connected to the one that is called word line. That is called word line W0. The word line connected to the address decoder, and then the word line W0 and W1, W15, all these are connected to the address decoder. This is called 4x16 decoder. This is called 4x16 decoder, and 4 inputs are there and 16 outputs are there. The output is the input address lines A0 to A3. 16 memory words కాబట్టి అడ్రస్ బిట్స్ ఎన్ని ఉంటాయమ్మా 16 అంటే 2 power 4 కాబట్టి there are 4 bits are there. The address consists of 4 bits A0, A1, A2, A3. 0002 00002 1111. These are the addresses of the 16 memory words 0001, 0010, like that. Up to 16, the address A0, this is A0, A1, A2, A3. And if all the 4 inputs 000, then output D0 will be 1 అవుతుంది, remaining అనేది 0 అవుతుంది. If it is 00001 అయితే decoder D1 output 1 అవుతుంది, remaining 0 తెలుసు కదా. If you all ones D15 1 అవుతుంది, remaining అన్ని 0s అవుతుంది. That is the decoder operation. In a similar manner, if the address will be 000 ఇచ్చారు అడ్రస్ ఏమవుతుంది, the word 0 is activated. That is word 0 అనే డేటాని మనం రీడ్ ని రైట్ చేయొచ్చు. అదే అడ్రస్ మీరు 1101 ఇచ్చారు, 1101, that is 13, 1101 అంటే 13, that is W12 will be activated because D12 will be 1 కాబట్టి word 12 will be activated. If your address is 111, all ones ఇచ్చామనుకోండి, D15 will be 1 అవుతుంది, అంటే word 15 will be activated. అంటే the word 15 లో ఉన్న డేటాని మనం యాక్సెస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, it is called the address. Here we are giving the address bus lines to the address decoder, and the decoder decodes the 4-bit address into 16 outputs. ఏదైతే 1 అవుతుందో that word which be activated. Sense by read, sense by write. Does it read by write or sense by write? Sense the data in the memory words or read the data. It is also termed as sense or by write circuits are connected to the data input output lines of the memory chip. This is entire one memory chip. This is entirely one memory chip. We connected the address lines and the data lines, data input output lines. Okay, sense by write circuits, these are EV. We connected the sense by write or read by write. In input, 2 inputs are there. One is read by write bar. If this line will be 1, we can perform the read operation. If this line will be 0, we can perform write operation. Okay, that is R by W bar. We can perform read or write operation. When the line will be 1, that will be read operation. When this line will be 0, that is active low signal right కాబట్టి రైట్ ఆపరేషన్ పెర్ఫార్మ్ చేస్తాం. చిప్ సెలెక్ట్, సిఎస్ అంటే చిప్ సెలెక్ట్ అన్నమాట. అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ వన్ మెమోరీ చిప్ కన్సిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ 16/8 128 బిట్స్ ఓన్లీ. అలాంటిది మీకు 516 మెమరీ వర్డ్స్ కావాలనుకుంటే 516 బిట్స్ స్టోర్ చేయాలనుకున్నారనుకోండి, ఇలాంటివి 4 చిప్స్ మనం యూజ్ చేస్తాం. టోటల్ 128 బిట్స్ కదా, 16 మెమరీ వర్డ్స్ అండ్ ఈచ్ మెమరీ వర్డ్ కెన్ స్టోర్ 8 బిట్ ఓన్లీ. అంటే 16 into 8 128 బిట్స్ మాత్రమే స్టోర్ చేస్తాం. నాకు 560 బిట్స్ స్టోర్ చేయాలనుకున్నారండి. దాన్ని ఇలాంటి చిప్స్ ఎన్ని వాడతాం మనం? 4 చిప్స్ వాడతాం. కాబట్టి చిప్ సెలెక్ట్ అండి. ఏ చిప్ వాడుకుంటాం అంటే ఏ చిప్ ఎప్పుడు వాడుకోవాలో దాన్ని చిప్ సెలెక్ట్ అంటారు. అండ్ ఇఫ్ యూ ఇంక్రీజ్ ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బిట్స్, సైజ్ ఇంక్రీజ్ చేస్తే చిప్స్ అనేవి ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతాయి. ఇది మీకు స్మాల్ చిప్స్ అన్నమాట, 128 బిట్ చిప్స్ అన్నమాట. ఇలాంటివి కాక యాక్చువల్గా 1 టెరాబైట్ ఆర్ 1 గిగాబైట్ చిప్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, దాని ఆపరేషన్ కూడా సింపుల్ లాగే ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, 128 అంటే 16/8 మెంబర్, 16 అంటే 4 అడ్రస్ బిట్స్ ఉంటాయి అండ్ 8 లైన్స్. అదే 32 మెమరీ వర్డ్స్ అంటే 2 power 32, 32 బిట్ 16 బిట్ అడ్రస్ అంటే 2 power 16. ఓకే, లైక్ దట్. ఆర్ 40 బిట్స్ అంటే అడ్రస్ 2 power 40, 1 టెరాబైట్. ఇది 16/8 కాబట్టి 4 అడ్రస్ లైన్స్. ఓకే, చూడండి. The memory cells, that means these are the memory cells are organized in the form of an array, and array can form out. Each cell is storing capable of storing 1 bit only, either 1 or 0. Each flip-flop can store either 1 or 0. And each row is called a memory word, and each row is this one. Each row is called one memory word. Connected to all the cells are connected to one word line W0. Okay, all the cells, the cell output, this is the output of cell. These are connected to one word line W0. And the cells in each column are connected to hence or write circuits. For 2 bit lines, this is 2 bit lines, that is nothing but bit 7. This is B7, this is B7, and this is B7 complement. Okay, the figure will be one mistake, that is 0, B0 complement, because flip-flop అంటే ఏమవుతుంది, Q bar ఉంటాయి కదా, that is B0 bit 0 and this is bit 0 complement. అలాగే ఇది bit 1, this is bit 1 complement, like that. Flip-flop nothing but it consists of 2 outputs, Q bar, like that. This is B7, this is B7 dash, this is 1, this is 1 dash, this is 0 and this is 0 dash. Okay, the read ఆపరేషన్ చేయాలనుకున్నప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తారంటే, రీడ్ అంటే ఆల్రెడీ మెమరీలో డేటా ఉంది, దాన్ని రీడ్ చేయాలి. The processor is placing the address on the address line, and ఏ మెమరీ వర్డ్ డేటా కావాలి, వర్డ్ మెమరీ 0th మెమరీ వర్డ్ ఆర్ ఫస్ట్ మెమరీ వర్డ్ ఆర్ సెకండ్ ఆర్ థర్డ్ or anything or 15 anything. Okay, the address will be placed here, that is 1000. అంటే ఫస్ట్ మెమరీ వర్డ్ డేటా ఆ మెమరీ వర్డ్ లోని 8 బిట్ అంటే రీడ్ చేయాలనుకో, దెన్ రీడ్ బై డేట్ బార్ సిగ్నల్ 1 అవుతుంది, బికాస్ రీడ్ ఆపరేషన్ కాబట్టి. Then the sense rate circuits ఏం చేస్తే connected to the data input output lines. During read operation, these circuits, this is the sense write circuits. Sense అంటే read చేస్తుంది. During read operation, these circuits read the information stored in the cell selected by the word line. మీరు ఏ వర్డ్ సెలెక్ట్ చేశారు, 100001 అంటే అడ్రస్ మెమరీ వర్డ్ 1, ఈ మెమరీ వర్డ్ సెలెక్ట్ చేశారు అంటే ఈ ఫ్లిప్ ఫ్లాప్ లో ఉన్న బిట్స్ అన్ని రీడ్ చేస్తుంది. 1 ఉంటే 1 వస్తుంది, కమింగ్ త్రూ సెన్స్ సర్క్యూట్ వస్తుంది. అలాగే ఈ ఫ్లిప్ ఫ్లాప్ లో పెడితే ఇలా వస్తుంది, ఈ ఫ్లిప్ ఫ్లాప్ లో ఉన్న డేటా ఇలా వస్తుంది. ఇవన్నీ కనెక్టెడ్ ఆ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ టు ద సెన్స్ సర్క్యూట్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేస్తారు. ద 8 బిట్స్ ఆర్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ టు ద సెన్స్ సర్క్యూట్స్ ఆఫ్ ది రిక్వైర్డ్ మెమరీ వర్డ్. ఆ మెమరీ వర్డ్ లైన్ ఏది, డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ ది అడ్రస్ ఆన్ ది మెమరీ వర్డ్ లైన్. The 8 bits are transmitted to sense write circuits, and then through which the data will be transferred to the data line D0 to D7. This is read operation. During read operation, the circuit sends or read the information stored in the cell selected by the required word line and transmit this information to the output data lines. From circuits, the data will be transmitted to the data lines. Okay. And opposite to the write operation, the sensor circuits receive the information from the data lines. ఇక్కడ మీరు ఏ డేటాను స్టోర్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నారో ఆ డేటాని పేస్ట్ చేస్తారు. 8-bit data will be placed here on the data lines, through which the data will be transmitted to narrow market bidirectional. Transmit చేస్తుంది, రిసీవ్ చేసుకుంటుంది. The data is received by the sense write circuits and this 8-bit will be transferred. మీరు 11111 అడ్రస్ ఇచ్చారు అంటే వర్డ్ 15 లో స్టోర్ చేయమని చెప్పారు. Then this data will be stored in this memory chips. Okay, like that. Word 15 లో స్టోర్ చేస్తారు. That is write operation. Okay, it is 16/8. The figure will be 16/8. 16 memory words and each can store 8-bit data. 16/8 organization అంటారు. Okay, control signals, read by write bar. Two control signals are there. Read by write bar to perform read operation and write operation, and CS, the chip select line, because they are connected more number of chips. If you want to increase the size, will be memory size increase చేయాలనుకున్నప్పుడు you can use more number of chips. That is chip selection line. Okay. SRAM cells. The RAM chips will be operated in two modes: static mode and in dynamic mode. The RAMs are used in two modes: static mode and dynamic RAM. అందుకే DRAM, SRAM అంటారు. Static RAMs and dynamic RAM. Static RAMs nothing but the memories which consists of circuits capable of retaining their state as long as power is applied. అంటే ఆ సెల్ లో ఉన్న డేటా అనేది as long as the power is applied, the data will be retained అంటే స్టోర్ చేస్తుంది. Once the power is cut off, the data will be erased. That is called static RAM. That is the circuits capable of retaining their value as long as the power is applied are known as static RAM. Okay. The below figure is representing the one static RAM cell. Okay, cell RAM cell allow ఉంటుంది. Okay, there are two inverters are there cross connected to form a latch అంటారు. The two inverters ని opposite connect చేస్తే that will be latch and that will be acts as a cell. Okay? X will be the bit value 1 అవుతుంది and Y will be 0 అవుతుంది. కాంప్లిమెంట్ గా ఫ్లిప్ ఫ్లాప్ అవుట్పుట్ V QQ బార్ కదా, అలాగే సెల్ అది X0 అయితే Y కనుక 1 అవుతుంది. ఆ సెల్ లో ఏ స్టోర్ చేస్తే X0 అవుతుంది. X is the bit value and Y is the its complement value. గుర్తుంచుకోండి, X is the bit value and Y is the its complement value. X1 అయితే Y 0 అవుతుంది, X0 అయితే Y 1 అవుతుంది. That is called a latch or cell and constructed using two inverters. The cell chun, the two transistor inverters are cross connected to implement the basic flip flop. The cell is connected to one word line. This is the word line and this is bit line B dash. The cell is connected to one word line and two bit lines by transistor T1, T2. The bit lines are connected through the transistors T1, T2. The T1, T2 are transistors connected to the bit lines B dash. When the word line is at ground level, word line activate చేస్తారు or inactivate depending on the address. Address బట్టి the word line అనేది 1 కానీ 0 అవుతుంది. When the word line is at ground level, then what happens? Ground level ante word line ante this is ground level. This is applied to the chudandi. This is applied to the base of the two transistors. This is applied to the base of the two transistors, and the two transistors are turned off. Rendu kuda cut off state like వెళ్ళిపోతాయి, turned off అయిపోతాయి. And the latch, that is inside the latch, whatever the data will be there, that will be retained the state. 1 ఉంటే 1 ఉంటుంది, 0 ఉంటే 0 ఉంటుంది. That does not be changed because the two transistors cut off అయిపోయింది. అంటే there will be off state. Okay, అంటే ఓపెన్ సర్క్యూట్ అయినట్టు. The bit value that does not change. For example, let us assume that cell is in one state. అంటే cell లో 1 స్టోర్ చేశారు అనుకో, x1 ఉంటుంది, at point y the y will be 0. It is maintained as long as signal on the word line is ground level. The word line is 0 ఉన్నంత వరకు x value 1, y 0 does not change. If the cell contains 1, if the cell contains 0 అయితే x 0 అవుతుంది, y 1 అవుతుంది. Okay, and the word line will be 0. The two transistors off and the cell remains its state, does not change. And the read operation, how you can read the data in the cell and how you can write the data in the cell. Read operation, in order to read the data, whatever the data in the RAM cell, the word line is activated to close switches T1, T1. Read operation కావాలనుకున్నప్పుడు the word line actually activate చేయాలి. నేను యాక్టివేట్ చేయడం అంటే స్విచ్చెస్ నుండి క్లోజ్ చేయాలి. స్విచ్ నుండి క్లోజ్ చేయాలంటే the cell will be, the word line will be 1. అంటే రెండు T1, T2 ఆన్ స్టేట్ లో ఉంటాయి. ఇది సెల్ ఇది 1 స్టేట్ అంటే x1 ఉంది అనుకోండి, అంటే సెల్ 1 అనేది x1 అవుతుంది, y 0 అవుతుంది. The cell state is 1, the signal on the bit line x వెళ్ళి x data is transfer to b, and bit 1 అవుతుంది, and b dash bar ఏమో 0 అవుతుంది. The bit will be read through in this manner. The word line activate చేస్తారు, 1 పెడతారు, and the two transistor will be off, on అవుతాయి. Then the data, whatever the data will be stored in the latch. 1 ఉంటే 1, or 0 ఉంటే 0. 1 అయితే కనుక బిట్ 1 అవుతుంది, b dash 0 అవుతుంది. అది latch లో 0 ఉంటే కనుక బిట్ 0 అవుతుంది, b dash bar 1 అవుతుంది. This is read operation. And these bits are read by the sense by write circuits at the end of the chip కింద ఉంటాయి చూసారా, sense by write circuits ఉంటాయి చూసారా. These bits are read by the sense write circuits and then transfer to the data lines of the processor. మీరు write operation చేయాలనుకున్నప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తుంది? The state of the cell is set by the placing the appropriate value on the bit line. మీరు దేన్ని స్టోర్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నారు? 0 స్టోర్ చేయాలనుకున్నారు, బిట్ 0 పెడతారు, ఆటోమేటిక్గా b dash 1 అవుతుంది. If you want to store inside the latch 0 స్టోర్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నారు, then appropriate values place చేయాలి, b dash దగ్గర. Then activating the word line activate చేస్తారు, 1 వస్తుంది. Then the two transistor will be on state and they act as a short circuit, and the 0 will be transmitted to the line, and they are storing the 0 inside this. This is how you can write the data into the cells. Yes, sir. There are two types: static RAM, dynamic RAMs. They are operated in two modes. The RAM chips are operated in two modes. Static RAM consists of circuits that are capable of retaining their state as long as the power is applied. Up to that, whenever the power is applied, the power is on, the data will be retained. And these are called volatile memory centers. As long as the power is applied, the data will be retained. and as long as the power is off, the data will be erased. Okay, volatile memories, because their contents are lost when the power is interrupted, and power interrupt will be there. These memories lose their data, but access time of the static RAMs are high, are in the range of few nanoseconds. The access time will be very, very few nanoseconds, but cost will be usually high. You can use more number of transistors. Okay, CMOS SRAM cell ఉంటుంది. In that one we have used 6 transistors. ఒక ఫిగర్ మీకు చూపించలేదు. దిస్ ఇది బేసిక్ SRAM cell. CMOS SRAM cell ఉంటుంది. That will be consists of 6 transistors. Okay, more number of transistors కాబట్టి automatically the cost will be increased. And next one is DRAMs. D అంటే nothing but dynamic RAMs. చెప్పాను కదా మీకు. Do not retain their state indefinitely. Okay, these are power uన్నా సరే, these memories cannot retain their state indefinitely, because the data will be stored in static RAMs. The data will be stored in terms of flip-flops or cell under. Whereas in DRAM, the data will be stored in the form of capacitor, charge stored in the capacitor. 1 అయితే కనుక లాజిక్ 1 స్టోర్ చేయాలనుకున్నప్పుడు 5 volts ఛార్జ్ అవుతుంది. లాజిక్ 0 అంటే the capacitor will be charged to 0 volts. But due to the leakage in the capacitors and some leakage in the transistors, the capacitor అనేది 5 volts నుంచి డిశ్చార్జ్ అవ్వడం మొదలుపెడుతుంది. 5 volts the capacitor will be discharge అయిపోతుంది. అంటే it is steadily decreases to 4.9, 4.8 అలా అలా అలా. సో సేపటికి ఏమవుతుందంటే the 5 volts అనేవి below 2.5 volts అంటే above 3 volts that will be considered as the logic 1 అంటారు. ఎప్పుడైతే 3 కన్నా డిక్రీజ్ అవుతుందో that is considered as the logic 0. అలా డిక్రీజ్ అయిపోయి అలా 1.1కి వచ్చేస్తుంది. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, మీ 5 volts స్టోర్ చేసినా సరే, లాజిక్ 1 స్టోర్ చేసినా సరే, అది ఏం చూపిస్తుంది, లాజిక్ 0 చూపిస్తుంది. డ్యూ టు ద లీకేజెస్ ఇన్ ద ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ అండ్ కెపాసిటర్స్, ద 5 volts ఏమవుతాయి, డిశ్చార్జ్ అయిపోతాయి. అందుకనే do not retain their state indefinitely. అలాగే మీరు స్టోర్ చేశారు కదా అని చెప్పి బొత్తు చూస్తే అందులో 1 ఉంటుంది, 1 స్టోర్ చేస్తే 0 ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి ఇట్లా ఏం చేయాలంటే కెపాసిటీ రిఫ్రెష్ చేయాలి. ది కాంటెంట్స్ మస్ట్ బి periodically refreshed after 2-3 nanoseconds. కెపాసిటీ మళ్ళీ 5 volts ఛార్జ్ చేస్తూ ఉండాలి. దాన్ని పీరియాడికల్లీ రిఫ్రెష్ చేయడం అంటారు. The contents must be refreshed while accessing them for reading. రీడ్ ఆపరేషన్ చేసినప్పుడు కంపల్సరీ రిఫ్రెష్ చేయాలి, లేకపోతే 1 దగ్గర 0 చూపిస్తుంది. ఓకేనా, కాబట్టి యాక్సెస్ చేయాలి. సరే, DRAM సెల్ ఎలా ఉంటుందని చూపిస్తున్నాను. SRAM సెల్ చూసారు కదా, డ్రా చేస్తాను. This is not shown in this figure. This is bit line, this is bit line, this is word line, and one transistor is there, transistor, and one capacitor. We place one capacitor. Information is stored in the dynamic memory cell in the form of a charge on capacitor, and this charge can be maintained for only tens of milliseconds. Only milliseconds మాత్రం 10 milliseconds వరకు ఉంటుంది. After that we can refresh the data. Okay, so the word line 1 అవుతుంది, word line 1 ఇచ్చారంటే దాని ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ యాక్టివేట్ అవుతుంది. అండ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ద బిట్ 1 బిట్ ఇస్తే అంటే దట్ 1 అండ్ నథింగ్ బట్ 5 volts will be, ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ ఆన్ లో ఉంది కాబట్టి the 5 volts will be, capacitor will be charged to 5 volts. The capacitor will be charged to a capacitor 5 volts ఛార్జ్ అవుతుంది. కానీ అది 10 nanoseconds మాత్రమే ఉంటుంది, 10 milliseconds మాత్రమే ఉంటుంది. After that we can refresh the data. It is called dynamic RAM cell. It is SRAM cell, it is dynamic RAM cell. Okay, this is an example for internal organization for a 2 megabytes, 2 megabytes by 8. 2 mega. Sixteen megabit DRAM chip అంటారు దీన్ని. 16 megabit DRAM chip. 16 megabit అన్న 2M 2 capital M 2 by 8. 16 megabyte 2 into 8 16 megabyte అని కూడా అంటారు. 16 megabyte chip అంటారు. Two M, 1M, M nothing but 1024. Here 21 bits are required to access this one. 0 to 20, 21 bits are required to access this one. This is row address latch. This is column address latch. RAF nothing but row address stroke signal అంట. Row address stroke signal. Row address stroke signal. Column address row stroke signal. Okay. And this is row decoder. This is column decoder. Sense right circuits already discussed about this one. To read or write the circuits depending on the R by write signal. Read by write bar signal. But read chiller chip select. We can more number of chips are there. We can select any one chip. This is asynchronous DRAM. Where these are not controlled by the common clocks. This is asynchronous DRAM. Okay. Fast page mode. This is nothing but see mode is nothing but when if you want to transfer a block of data. Okay, at a time we can store transfer 32 memory words or 64 memory words. That is block transfer ఇచ్చినప్పుడు you can use fast page mode. Consecutive bytes selected row. అంటే ఒక రో సెలెక్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత అందులో కాన్సిక్యూటివ్ బైట్స్ ని మనం యాక్సెస్ చేయాలి. దిస్ కెన్ బి డన్ వితౌట్ దాన్ని ఫాస్ట్ పేజ్ మోడ్ అంటారు. బ్లాక్స్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయాలనుకున్నప్పుడు add a latch at the output of the sense circuit in each row. And all the latches are loaded when the row is once the row selected, all the latches will be connected to that one. Different column vectors can be applied to select different place bytes in the data lines. Similarly, consecutive sequence column vectors can be applied under the control signal column vector stroke without reselecting the row. A small collection group of bytes usually referred to as a block. A group of the 8 memory words or 16 memory words ఏమంటారంటే group of memory words ని block అంటారు. This transfer capability is referred to as fast page mode feature. Synchronous DRAMs. The next class we have discussed about synchronous DRAMs. Here, please take that name.